And look at this, just look at this, full throttle. So much torque, power. Foot on the brake, foot on the gas, let's go. Oh my God. And that's 100. The first gear feels like in a proper M car. Just look at this. Finally, the day has come. I'm reviewing the BMW M340d, possibly the best daily driving car in the whole universe. Hello people, this is Moscarblog and in front of me is the M340d LCI, actually the second LCI. We also got the new steering wheel on this one. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the exterior, the interior, and we will take it out for a drive. So people, the second LCI update didn't get as many updates as the 4 Series. The 4 Series got the new lights at the front, the laser lights at the back. At the 3 Series, they both stayed the same. This is the same LCI 1 light, basically we got in 2022. The LCI 2 didn't get an upgrade, but we got a new steering wheel like I've mentioned. But this front with the M Sport Pro package, it looks so aggressive. It's kind of sad that this car is in sapphire black because it takes away all the accents. But this front for a non-M car, it looks so aggressive, so good. The bumper, the grille, the lines, so sharp. It's really an amazing look and I absolutely love this look. And it's very suiting for this car with this engine. The engine is a piece of art. A straight 6, 3-liter diesel, 340 horsepower, 700 newton meters, X-drive, and it's very tail happy. If you want it to drift, it will actually drift despite it being a diesel. And it's also got a launch control. What an absolute beauty with the M Performance badge and carbon fiber indicating that it's an inline 6. We actually got a mild hybrid technology on this one, which is very smart. More on that on the driving part. Moving to the side, we've possibly got the best looking wheel option for the M340d with the red steel brake behind that. A very good brake. It's not an M brake like the one you get on the M3, but it's a very good brake, a very good looking brake. Good enough. I've also used it properly. It is good enough. Little M badge here at the side. M mirror caps for the M340, which is a great touch and I think this car deserves it. We've got the Touring here, the Touring spec, everything in black. I absolutely love the back, especially that badge. That badge just looks so good and I don't know why. That M340d, it just looks very mighty. Those tailpipes, they are so big. You can fit 2 fists in them. I'm going to show you. This is a whole fist. Other than that, the lights haven't changed. It looks still very good. I absolutely love the Touring variant. It looks really good on this one. Just when you step some steps back, it just looks perfect. And one of my favorite features about the Touring is this here. Look at this, the Touring glass. You can open up just the glass. If you're in a garage or something and you can't open up the whole tailgate, you just open up the glass and you can put your stuff inside. You've got great space, 500 liters. And if you fold down those seats, you get 1,500 liters, which is more than enough. A little load cover here as well, so more than you need. I've actually also got a towing hook on this one. As you can see here, maybe you can see it, there's a towing hook. And this is how we fold down the seats, of course electrically. But they won't go up themselves like on the BMW X7, but at least they fold down electrically, which is very good for a 3 Series. All in all, a very beautiful rear panel. A very functional one as well with that Touring glass. 500 liters, 1,500 liters if you fold it down. Great space, a very beautiful material in here. It looks like a very nice trunk space. Some little nets in here, some little nets there. Looks very nice. Of course, automatically operated. Press this button here and then you close this thing. So people, let's start off the interior review by checking out the rear space. Look at this. We've got the Sensatec leather up here. We got the blue stitchings, we got the aluminum switches here, the door handle, the switches. This is an optional extra and I would always take it because it looks that much better. The Harman Kardon sound system also written here with the Harman Kardon and it sounds absolutely phenomenal. And let's jump inside and check out the rear seats here. So people, the first thing you notice is how beautiful the front looks, but we will get to the front in a second here. We've got loads of knee space here. The sport seat looks very good in front of us. The panoramic glass roof, let me open that up so I can prove it to you. So, the panoramic glass roof, as I've mentioned, we've got a dual climate control zone here, also in the back. As you can see, I can control it here in the back, 2 USB-C ports. So it's very great here at the back. The seats look phenomenal. We've got the M seat belts. We've got 2 little cup holders down here, which are also very nice. They open up like this, a little armrest. And it's a great space in the back of the M340d. And let's now go to the front and check out the front. So people, moving on to the front, at the door, the same as in the back. We've got the Harman Kardon the galvanic applications, which is basically metal, and it looks so much better than the plastic ones. Very high quality feeling to them. Also the metal applications here, the little M doorstep, side step here, the new LCI2 steering wheel, which is absolutely lovely. The only thing I don't really like about it is that they removed the leather airbag from us that we had on the previous models. The leather with the stitchings, now it's like in a cheaper material, but still that beautiful LCI shaped steering wheel with the flat bottom, these little holes here looking very good. We've got the M3 sport seats with a little M badge here, of course with electronically and memory functions. And let's jump inside. So people, inside of the BMW M340d, we've got a great sporty seating position, the carbon fiber interior applications here, the new facelifted climate control zone, as you can see here. And we control that with the screen here, which some people don't really like. Yeah, I know, I get you. We had those little analog buttons here on the pre-facelift, which also look good. The carbon fiber here is some storage space here with cup holders, looking very nice. USB port here, just the normal one. We also got the USB-C down here and two USB-Cs in the back, so everyone can charge his phone here. And we've got the crystal applications, which look so good. This gives us the start button in crystal, the little shifter here in crystal, and this iDrive controller in crystal, and it looks so much better than the stock ones. Harman Kardon, of course, we control the climate with those little things. It's very easy to control. That's what I absolutely like about it. It's very easy and idiot-proof to control. And let's talk you a little bit through the iDrive 8. Well, I should have said the iDrive 8.5, since this is the 8.5. We got all the apps in here, as you can see, which is very cool. We can change everything in here. We even got the news, Spotify, the weather. Everything is in here, and it looks very modern. It is a very cool infotainment system. It's an improvement to the iDrive 8 before that, which had the weird climate control. This one is easier to control. And here we have our car. If I switch on the hazard lights, for example, they will also turn on in the infotainment screen. Very nice. Let's turn on the car so I can show you our different gauge classes, for example. Now I've set this one in comfort, but we can also change the layout here, as you can see. The content, I mean, we can change what is displayed in the middle. Look at this, the G-forces, everything, and we can change the layout. If we change the layout, we have this one here with the power percentage, which looks like on the electric cars. I don't really like that one. And we also got that one, which is basically nothing, just our speed, no RPMs. This one is also for people who don't really care about the RPMs and stuff like this. This one is very cool. I like to see my RPMs, that's why I drive with this one. And I also drive with the speed in the middle. What I also really like, this steering wheel, as I've said, red 12 o'clock marking here, looking nice, flat bottomed. It's a very nice interior for an 3 Series, for an M340d. And I think that's enough talking, and we should take this beautiful diesel beast out for a drive. So people, let's now take out the beautiful BMW M340d for a drive. Let's see how it performs. I can tell you that on the daily basis it is so great, and you can drive this car with 5 liters per 100 kilometers if you drive like a grandma. Or maybe some countries, there is countries where you can only drive 100, 120. Next to me in Netherlands, you can just drive like 100 in the day there, and in those regions this car would really use like 5 liters. Well, I think honestly that the M340d with its beautiful 3 liter bi-turbo straight 6 diesel in front is the best daily driver for someone who wants a sporty long distance car, because it's still got that sportiness to it. It is super comfortable. You ain't got to worry about anything. I mean, like scraping or bumps. It's got that level of comfort. 100% you can daily drive it. Of course you can daily drive it. It's a daily driver. But it's still sporty on the other hand. When you put it into the Sport Plus, it's got a very sporty transmission. It's really a fun car when you put it into the Sport Plus. Look at this, how it's shifting, how it's behaving now that I put it into the Sport Plus. And that's why I think it's the best daily driver there is, because you can drive it super fuel efficient, yet it has got so much torque. Look at this, 1,500 RPMs, not even. Now putting my foot down and already I'm overwhelmed with torque. This is so nice. That's why I love this car so much, because it just has power in every situation, also in the comfort mode. That's what I really like, because There is other car manufacturers that are offering a 3-liter diesel, and I've also driven their 3-liter diesel multiple times, and it's always got a super big turbo lag. I found myself always putting the transmission into the sporty mode, or the car into the sport mode itself, because there was always so much turbo lag on these cars. I don't know why, but this one here never has turbo lag, always switches down perfectly. It's got a great M setup to it, which is the part I really like. It's got a nice M setup to it, the transmission, and the car is very torquey. Even if it doesn't shift sometimes, it's always got the torque, but it always shifts. Also, that 48 volt mild hybrid system is really a nice thing for this car. The car switches the engine on or off without you even noticing it. It turns on like an electric car, like a hybrid. It doesn't make this, it just turns on. And also I can switch off the engine whenever I want. Look at this now, I'm going like 90, let's see here. And if I now go into the manual here and now hold the pedal, the engine will switch off normally. Look at this. Now, it's completely switched off, 0 RPMs, and we are now gliding here. And if I want to turn it on, I just put the throttle and it turns on immediately without a problem, without any hesitation. So this is what I absolutely love about this car, the daily driving aspect with the sporty aspect combined. On the way back we will launch this thing. It's even got a launch control, 0 to 100 in 4.7 seconds. It feels way faster though, and top speed of 250 kilometers per hour, limited of course. Let's put the car into the Sport Plus here. You can immediately feel it waking up. Transmission 2S, full throttle. Look at this. So much torque, and it sounds great in here. It hasn't got the active sound boosters like the X6 from the exterior, despite it also being in a 40D. They didn't give that to the M340d, but I don't mind it. It's completely real what you are hearing outside, and the engine itself sounds very good. It's also, it really feels like driving a normal petrol car. I'm not having that diesel feeling in here. It feels like driving a normal petrol car. The assisted driving is also very, very good. You can just lift your hands off while driving. We need to turn around here. Did you see that? It just turns on. No no nothing. It just turns the car on, and it's so happy to rev. Look at it. Look at the RPMs here. It's a very sporty car. Look at this. Even in the comfort, it likes to rev up a lot. It revs very fast. It feels like a petrol car. Also the 360-degree camera system. Look at this. Now if I wanted to, yeah, the camera will go to the front as well. Such a great system. I absolutely love it. I don't know why, but this thing as a Touring weighs 1.95 tons, which is very heavy if you ask me. I think that's even more than the M3 Touring for whatever reason. But yeah, this thing weighs nearly 2 tons as a 3 Series Touring. If this thing would weigh like 1.6, 1.7, which is like, would be okay for a 3 Series, and this thing would be a rocket ship. But like this, it's already fast enough. You don't need more. And look at this, just look at this, full throttle. So much torque, power. I love this car. That's why I think this is the best daily driver there is. It's just so rev heavy. It's just so, look at this here. Little torque, look at the torque. Just catapulting you to the front. Oh, I love the M340d. In my opinion, the best 3 Series you can get apart from the M3. It's the best package. And let me try to do a launch somewhere here in a second, so we can see how this thing launches. Besides that, as I've mentioned, the assisted driving will drive us here, no problem at all. He will also steer for you perfectly. This is why, in my opinion, this is one of the best daily drivers you can have with the M340d. And the 48 volt mild hybrid system, which is also working great. It's doing a great job. The little M mirror caps I also really like, because it gives this car the M feeling that the pre-LCI just didn't have. It just looks like a regular 3 Series. This one here looks like an M. Well, it doesn't 100%, but it's got the M accents and those beautiful 40i, 40D exhaust tips. So it still looks cooler than your average 3 Series, and that's what I also like about this car. Honestly, I haven't got anything negative to say about this car. Maybe its price. The price is like, with full options like this one here, well over 90,000 euros. I think 95 or something like this. Of course, it's an expensive car, but at the end of the day, you are getting a diesel engine, which is normally in cars like a BMW X7 or S-Class, and even they have weaker engines. You're getting that in a 3 Series, and you're also getting the most modern tech available. The materials are not the best, especially for that price. It could be better. The steering wheel feels very good. It's got that very expensive Nappa leather to it, but I mean the rest of the interior, it feels good. We also got a black roof, nothing like a light cloth roof or something like this, but it could be better for that price. But all in all, I absolutely love it, especially in this configuration here with the M3 seats, the carbon, the crystal. They're very, very great. The only thing I would have done is change the exterior color, because with the black, all the accents go missing. For example, the diffuser, the mirror, the grille, etc. It's all black anyway. So if you have, for example, a white car or a matte gray car, these accents are in black, which reminds me a lot about the M5 competition or M4 competition when they started, like in 2018. They started these black accents, and it looked so good on this car when you see it in a different spec. That's the only thing I would have done different. Let's try to do a launch control here in a second. So, foot on the brake, foot on the gas, let's go. Oh my God. And that's 100. The first gear feels like in a proper M car. And I absolutely love that fact. It's so fast. The first gear is, it always gets you every time. Would I recommend you to buy this M340d? I would say yes, because you're getting a car which is so cool. The concept of it, putting that massive diesel engine in a small car, that torque, that power, but still having the ability to only use 5 liters. It's very nice that a small car like the 3 Series is getting this engine, not just the bigger cars, and it's also very agile. You can feel that it's a sporty car here. Also this transmission, as you can see, when you brake, it downshifts and stuff like this. Full throttle out of the corner. Very nice car, well, honestly. So people, I really hope you enjoyed my review of the BMW M340d. There will be a lot more videos coming, of course, to different cars. Don't forget to check out the Autobahn video of this car, because I'll push it to the limits. I don't care. I want to show you how this thing behaves. And make sure to subscribe and give this video a like if you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.